Why is my backup fucking? Something's going on weird. So they got my backup quarterback as my kickoff guy. I subbed my kicker back at the kicker, and he still got my backup quarterback and my kickoff guy. Man. But we up 40-10, so it don't matter. Florida State. I'll be checking that shit too. Oh man, yeah, he's a bruiser. And y'all ain't got nobody out. Man. Your only hope is they got a young quarterback. He's talented, but he's
Coaches like to say play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight. A mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Paul.
You hear me?
With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, I bet you it's jumping too. Some Alabama lights going on at night.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia's offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Wiley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Turns it on at midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Throwing Russell. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Looking for a man, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Russell from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He'll try the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Keelan Russell escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Running inside, it's Frazier. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Russell lets it go to the end zone. Fires and picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The run inside. It's Hill. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's second and 3. On the run, it's Hill. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right down the middle. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing Russell. Scrambling away. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bama!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man at Georgia, but, like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around. He's really proven to be a great back.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
It's complete to the right. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They'll run it. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keelan Russell. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
4th down, Russell. Dumps it to the back. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Georgia sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Nate Frazier got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Tosses it incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously...
Snags it, and he's open. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Wiley. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting...
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.